Who is the best mascot in the SEC? We're going to find that out today in this SEC mascot mashup bracket. It doesn't matter if you're Vanderbilt and you can't even have a good football season if your life depended on it, or you're Georgia and you're going to back-to-back national championships, probably going to win it again. Everyone's got the same chance today, so any school has a chance. Your favorite school, if they're in the SEC, they have a chance today to win this bracket, unless it's one of two teams. It's Ole Miss or it is Texas A&M. They do not have mascots in the game, so they will not be participating. So it will only be a 12-team SEC mascot bracket. So as you can see on your screen, this is the bracket we have today. We have 1 seed Georgia, 2 seed Tennessee, 3 seed LSU, 4 seed Alabama. Those are the teams that are getting a bye, because in a 12-team bracket, 4 teams must get a bye so it doesn't mess up the matchups for the second round. And I just chose those because those were the best 4 teams in real life. And then we have 9 seed Florida going up against 8 seed Arkansas, 5 seed South Carolina going up against 12 seed Vanderbilt. We have 11 seed Auburn going up against 6 seed Mississippi State, and 7 seed Kentucky going up against 10 seed Missouri. All these games will be played at a neutral site, so there will be no reason any team should have an advantage. So let's hop into the first game. We have Arkansas Big Red versus Albert the Gator of Florida University. Let's hop in. Let's see who's going to win. And we will hop into the game if it gets close towards the end to see a bunch of mascots running around like madmen trying to get a dub for their school. Here we go. Big Red versus Albert the Gator. Who's going to come out on top? Let's find out. Winner of this goes on to face Georgia in the next round. After 1 quarter, Big Red up 14-0 on the Gators, but they got the ball. The Gators fight back to tie it up, but Arkansas gets a touchdown right before the half. They're up 7 heading into half. Big Red up 14 after 3 quarters. Florida's got the ball. They're driving. They need a huge comeback to get back into this game and come out on top. It does not look like Florida's going to have enough time as they lose 41-28. And Big Red and the Arkansas Razorbacks are heading to the next round to take on Georgia. Now we go to South Carolina versus Vanderbilt for the next game to see who faces Alabama. Here we go. Mr. C and Vanderbilt taking on Cocky and South Carolina. Let's see who's going to come out on top. Winner of this faces Alabama in the next round. Here we go. After 1, Vandy, South Carolina tied 7-7. Vandy takes a 2-touchdown lead in the second quarter and takes it into half. South Carolina's got a battle back in the second half. After the third quarter, Vandy's up 17, and it is not looking good for South Carolina. They got the ball, they're driving. Let's see if they can make a big comeback. It does not look like they're going to be able to come back as Vandy takes the 10-point dub. Vandy goes on to the next round. That's probably the only time they'll be moving on to the next round in the SEC, but that's what we're here for, to give teams hope. On to the next one, Auburn versus Mississippi State. Aubie versus Bully. 2 of my favorite looking mascots in the nation going up against each other in the first round. Winner plays LSU. Is it going to be the Tigers versus the Tigers, or is it going to be the Tigers versus a dog again? Let's find out. After 1, the Auburn Tigers are up on Mississippi State 14-7. This is a shootout. Auburn 34, Mississippi State 28 at the end of the third quarter. Here we go. Big fourth quarter. We're probably going to hop in, see what happens. My mistake. That was actually the end of the half, which makes it even more of a shootout, but not much happened in the third quarter. Mississippi State ties it up. That means heading into the fourth quarter, it's tied. Mississippi building an immaculate comeback. They got the ball driving in Auburn territory. Can they take advantage and take a lead? Auburn has it. Minute left. Tied 41-41. All they need is a field goal or a touchdown here, and it's going to be over. They're going to run a read option, hand it off to the running back, and he's in. Did they score too early? It looks like they could have just needed out or got that first down and went down and made Mississippi waste their timeouts, but they get the touchdown. That's going to put them up 7, and Mississippi State is going to be getting the ball back with 54 seconds and a chance to drive all the way down the field and tie this game up and send it to overtime. They have 3 timeouts, so they will be able to do it if they can get some big chunk plays. Here we go, 54 seconds, ball on their own 25. Looks like they're going to pass probably. Yes, good idea. He finds the flat and he gets tackled instantly. That's going to waste a bunch of time for them as the clock is not ticking. It was incomplete. My bad. That's on me. Looks like they're going to pass again. Drop him back. And he finds an open man. 9 yards. They're going to have to waste the timeout there because they didn't get the first down. 3rd and inches. They need to pick up the first down at bare minimum right here on this play as they run the ball and they don't even get it. They need to use another timeout. They do get it. They give them the spot. First down, 1 timeout, 44 seconds left. They got to pass. They got to pass. Find a man open downfield. He goes to the running back. It is not looking like Mississippi State has any chance in this game. Looks like they're running a spike on 2nd down. They have 32 seconds left, and they got to drive half of the field. It is not looking too good. 3rd and 6. And he drops back to pass once again. Can he find a man downfield? He can't find a man downfield, and they keep staying in bounds. This is not good. 4th and 1. They got to pick up the first down, and time's ticking. 20 seconds left. They drop back to pass. Looks like he's going deep. He's finally going deep, and he gets a big chunk play, and he gets out of bounds. There is hope. There is hope. They're at the 36 of Auburn. 14 seconds left. 1 timeout. They need another big chunk play right here if they want a chance. As they blitz around, and it's incomplete. All right, that only took 3 seconds off the clock. They still have a chance. They can run 2 more plays here. They need a big chunk play, and then they need to go for the end zone. 11 seconds. Here we go. All right, he throws a ball. Nice 7-yard out route that only took 3 seconds. So if they can do that again, they can get 2 more plays in here. And they got that timeout, so they can go to the middle of the field if they want, but they got to get down quick. He drops back to pass once again. He finds it, and he throws into triple coverage, and it's picked off by one of the Aubies out there. And Auburn is going to win, and the Tigers will be taking on the Tigers in the next round as LSU will be playing Auburn in the next round. Hopping into the last first-round matchup, Kentucky Wildcats versus the Missouri Tigers. Truman the Tiger versus the Wildcat. Kentucky, that is a fabulous name for your mascot. Just call it what it is, the Wildcat. Here we go, baby. After 1, Missouri's up 7-3, but Missouri is knocking on the door at the Kentucky 3-yard line. They're probably going to punch this in and take a 14-3 lead. Missouri and Kentucky tie going into halftime. This is shaping up to be a matchup of a lifetime heading into the second half. Here we go. Missouri gets 2 touchdowns to Kentucky's 1 touchdown in the 3rd quarter, but Kentucky's got the ball driving, looking to tie it up heading into the 4th quarter. Kentucky's got the ball on the Missouri 1-yard line with a minute 50 left in this game. If they can punch this in, they're going to put themselves in a great spot, and they will be up 7, and Missouri will have to go down, and Truman will have to clutch up and get a touchdown as Kentucky's running the clock down to the very last second so they can run up the middle, or they're going to pass. They're going to pass. He's going to find an open man, comes back to the ball, and gets the touchdown. Kentucky up 38-31. 45 seconds left, down 7. He drops back to pass, and he's going to just hold it, and he's going to get sacked. He runs directly into the defensive lineman. They got to hurry up, get to the line, and spike this ball or run a play. It looks like they're in spike formation, and they're going to spike it 3rd and 12. He drops back. He finds a running back. They split it in half. They're going for 6, and they'll try to get 6 on this play. They're going no huddle, 4th and 6. It all comes down to this, and he's going to get sacked. His blind side left tackle doesn't care. He doesn't want to win. He blows the game as Kentucky's going to get the ball back, and all they have to do is kneel it out, and they will be winning, and they go on to the next round. to take on Tennessee. Here we go. The second round is starting. Harry versus Big Red. Who's going to come out on top and who's going to advance to the semifinal game? After one, Georgia's up 1 point, but Arkansas is driving in Georgia territory, looking like they're going to take the lead back. 23-14 heading into the half. Arkansas has the 9-point lead. Arkansas up 2 heading into the fourth quarter. Can they hold on to their lead, or is Georgia going to come back and take the lead right back? Arkansas takes the 9-point lead, and that means Georgia cannot come back as Arkansas beats the number 1 seed Georgia. Big Red on to the semifinals. Next up, Vanderbilt versus Alabama. If this was players playing, this would not be a good matchup. But that's not what we're doing today. Today's the Mascot's time to shine. Mr. C, can he do what his team will never do? Big Al representing Alabama, can he go on to win an SEC championship like many of Alabama's teams before? Let's find out. Vandy with the touchdown lead after 1. Vandy still with the lead, just narrowed down to 3 points heading into the half. Vandy comes out hot in the second half, and they have a 17-point lead heading into the fourth quarter. Can they do it for the team? Here we go. Vandy just scored a touchdown to put them up 10 late. Alabama scores a touchdown to put them within 3. But Vanderbilt gets the onside kick, and they hold on to the 3-point win over Alabama as they will be taking on Big Red in Arkansas in the semifinals with a chance to go to the SEC championship in the Mascot mashup. This is more than a game. This game is to see who has the best Tiger mascot in the SEC. Aubie the Tiger versus Mike the Tiger. Who's going to come out on top? We're going to have to see. After 1, it's 7-7. LSU scores a late touchdown to take a 7-point lead into half. Auburn ties it up heading into the fourth quarter. This is looking good. The two Tigers don't want to lose. They're going to drop back to pass once again, and can they find the open receiver? No! They throw a pick, and it looks like Aubie is going to take it all the way back. Nobody's going to catch him to 30, 20, 10, touchdown. Aubie the Tiger wins it for Auburn. Auburn, the best Tigers in the game, as they win in the second round to advance to the semifinals to face the winner of this next game. With only one spot left in the semifinals, Smokey going up against the Wildcat. Who's going to capture the last spot in the semifinals and take on the Auburn Tigers? Let's find out. 7-3 Kentucky after 1. Kentucky up 21-14 in a big shootout second quarter. Who's going to come out on top in the second half? Kentucky 35, Tennessee 31. They cannot hold on to a lead. It's back and forth. Kentucky's up 4 right now. 3rd and goal. A field goal will tie it, but a touchdown will give them the lead and a lot more hope of winning this game. Can they find him? He has to throw it away. That means they will be kicking a field goal, and they do make it. That's leaving Tennessee with 1:15 left and a chance to drive down and win this game. Here they go. They're passing once again. They find this guy on the drag, and he picks up 3, and that's going to force them to use their second out of 3 timeouts. They're coming out 3rd and 3, most likely going to pass once again. It's looking like a long field goal from here. They need to pick up some yards. They're passing once again. They find an opening running back who's going to get the first down. They're going to go no huddle. They're not going to waste their last timeout. They're going to get to the line, and they're going to run a play. It looks like they're going to drop back to pass. Once again, hurry up, get down, timeout, 2 seconds left. And it looks like they're bringing out the field goal unit to send this game home. Can they make it? 2nd and 3, 2 seconds left. Game-winning field goal's up. And it's good. Tennessee, Smokey the Dog, heading on to the semifinals to take on Aubie the Tiger. Let's go. Tennessee wins. Kentucky unfortunately falls after a first round win. But heading on to the semifinals, Arkansas and Big Red taking on Mr. C and Vanderbilt in the first matchup, and Albie the Tiger taking on Tennessee and Smoky in the other semifinal game. Here we go. One of these two mascots, either Big Red or Mr. C, will grab the first of two spots in the SEC championship of the mascot mashup. Here we go. Arkansas up 14-7 with ball heading into the second quarter. Arkansas with a big lead at half. Can they hold on to it, or has Mr. C got something to say about it in the second? Mr. C says, hold on. We're building a comeback, only down 8 heading into the fourth. Mr. C comes up short. They were knocking on the door, but they end up losing to Arkansas 38-28 as Big Red and Arkansas heading in to the SEC championship to face the winner of this next game between Albie the Tiger and Smoky the Dog. With only one spot left in the SEC championship, it's gonna come down to Smoky versus Albie. Who's gonna grab that spot? Let's find out. Auburn up 14-7, but Tennessee's driving, looking to tie it up. Big second quarter for Auburn as they take a 28-17 lead into half. This one looks like it's all but over as Auburn has a 42-24 lead heading into the fourth. And it's over, folks. 49 for Auburn, 24 for Tennessee. The first blowout of the SEC bracket. And Auburn and Albie will be taking on Big Red and Arkansas in the SEC Mascot Mashup Championship. Here we go. Razorbacks and Tigers. Big Red and Albie. Who is the best mascot in the SEC? This game's going to let us know who it is. Let's find out. Auburn comes out hot, 14-3 after one. 21-10. This is not looking good for Big Red and Arkansas. Can they make a comeback in the second half? After 3 quarters, it's a close one. Auburn up 4. Let's see what happens. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left. Big Red and the Razorbacks are knocking on the door. If they can score a touchdown here, they will build their comeback as they get sacked for -4 yards. But it's only going to bring up second and goal. The time is ticking. There will be around 2 minutes after this play is ran. Arkansas needs a touchdown on this drive if they want a chance to win, as they get hit in the backfield again. That's going to bring up a 3rd and goal. This is 4 down territory, so if you just want to get closer here, that's good, but go for the end zone. And they do on the post, and they find a Big Red wide open in the end zone as they take the 3-point lead. It looks like Albie has something to say about the Big Red touchdown as they're already driving down to the 25 and they're running a read option jet sweep and he gets destroyed in the backfield. A minute left, down 3. They're in field goal range, so if it comes down to it, they can kick a field goal and send it to overtime, but that's not what they want. They're dropping back. They find the flat and it's only going to amount to 5 yards. 3rd and 7, 1 minute left. If they don't get it here, that's going to leave Arkansas some time left on the clock. They're going to drop back to pass once again. They find the open man, but he's going to be short. It's going to be 4th and inches, and they're going to take their field goal, and that's going to tie it up 27-27, giving Arkansas a chance to go down and win the game as they do make the kick. Arkansas with the ball on the Auburn 46, 23 seconds, 2 timeouts, and a chance to win this mascot matchup. And he fires and he finds a wide open receiver down the middle, and they're going to call timeout with 18 seconds left, and this is all but over. They might just want to run it here and then call a timeout, and that looks like exactly what they're going to do as he breaks a massive run for 12 more yards to give their kicker a chip shot for the game winner. Looks like they're going to run another play. That's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to pass it, and he gets sacked. They take it to the middle of the field where they're going to call a timeout, bring out the kicking unit, and this should do it. Big Red for the win and to become the best mascot in the SEC, and he drills it. Big Red and Arkansas, the best mascot in the SEC. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know who you think is the best mascot in the SEC, and let me know if you like these type of videos. We are so close to 1,000 subs. Drop a sub, drop a like. That's it for me, guys. See you in the next one. Peace.